What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bad Dad Vice podcast. This episode, just like all the others, brought to you by our friends over at Beer Stick. Beer Stick. 2 beers, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just say that.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to be like, Beer Stick, the sexiest way to drink beer. And it's like, just say 2 beers, 2 seconds.
Is that their slogan?
That's their slogan.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what it says on the
all the
koozies.
things.
Love
It
that.
only took us like 12 episodes to figure out how to do the ad read, but hey, we got it now.
Beer Stick. 2 beers, 2 seconds.
And if you want to watch us do a 2 beer stick, check us out on the YouTubes, and you can see James Abatanozzi rip 2 beers in 2 seconds.
Now,
I do have this beer stick. It is full of, I did put 2 beers in here today. A lot of times I only do 1, but I put 2 in here today. And the only beer that I beer stick, that we beer stick, the only beer that we drink anymore is Voodoo Brew Pub.
amen, brother.
Voodoo Brew Pub, located in the heart of San Marco. Go get you some empty calories or some Oh Mama or
Some
some
lacto cooler.
Lacto Cooler. I don't know what they're all called.
Interesting.
Before we get into
I got to do this
beer
now because this thing's dripping. So
No,
you
no,
can
no. Hold
talk.
on, real quick.
Okay, I think it's
Real
dripping.
quick. Before we get into this, so our friends over at Beer Stick, they
One
drop.
and a half beers.
I need new to put new like rubber rings in
All
this
right,
thing.
we'll rip it off. Here, you can go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Here we go.
Real quick. Oh,
One Mississippi.
Mississippi. Oh, wow. That was just
2
one,
beers, 1 second.
That's just one long Mississippi.
Whoa, dude.
Wow.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Anyways,
Nobody needs to hear that.
Disgusting.
so our buddies over at Beer Stick sent us out another care package. Sent us a few more sticks. They sent us a couple more beer bros. They sent us some more koozies, all that good stuff. But they sent us over the beer sticks for our friends over at Voodoo, the 2 owners over there. Super excited to get them. And when I dropped them off, they were real excited, but they did not believe that it was possible to do the 2 beers in 2 seconds. I told them, I was like, you gonna learn you something today.
He just did 2 beers in a one long Mississippi.
Yeah.
One Mississippi.
That's it.
Yeah.
If
It
you'd
was-
like to pick up your own beer stick, you can use our promo code DADVICE, DADVICE on Beer Stick's website at checkout for 20% off of your whole entire order. Beer sticks, beer bros.
Is that on a whole entire order?
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
your whole entire order. yeah.
Whole order.
It's not just okay.
Yeah,
sweet.
it's all.
So if I wanted to order like 50 beer sticks.
Oh yeah, baby,
20% off.
20%.
Cool.
Dude, we're actually starting to build up on some beer sticks, and I know what some of you are going to say. We should do another giveaway. I'm not thinking that. I think we should have just a beer stick party where we only beer stick. Everything you drink, I don't care if it's water, I don't care if it's Gatorade, I don't care if it's beer, you beer stick it.
Instead of like a anything but a cup party, it's like only a beer stick party.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be dope.
That would be fun. And then like it's also a pool party where we're drinking out of the beer stick, but we're also using the beer sticks as like water guns.
Oh,
That'd be mad fun.
Oh.
that would be kind of sick.
That would be
Yeah.
mad fun. 2 in 1. It's a 2 in 1 tool.
All the kids have to drink out of the beer sticks too.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what the little
Little
syringes are
syringe.
when sick kids. It's a baby
Should we
beer
tell
stick.
people what this podcast is
Sure.
for people that like might be like?
I mean, people that
just
probably
tuning
clicked
in?
it on probably know what it is,
Oh,
but-
you think? Okay.
but like they see just 4 idiots looking like idiots. So just tell them what's up. Tell them who we are, what we do.
I'll get into it.
You look normal.
So you guys have been talking. So we are 4 ex-college athletes, way past our prime.
I thought he was gonna say ex-dads for a second.
I thought he was ex.
I thought he was gonna say X large.
I thought he was gonna say like ex-husbands. Like he knows that we're all about to get divorced because of this stupid podcast.
Yeah. So we all played baseball in college, and we all moved on after that, obviously, and now we are all 30-something dads. All got kids under 2. Soon to be not true anymore.
Soon to be too.
But yeah, we use this as an excuse originally to just get out of the house and have an excuse to hang out and watch football and have a beer or two. And for some reason, we've found people that enjoy listening to us, and now we do it for the same reason. But now we're trying to give some dad advice without being all high and mighty, and maybe show some people. I'm hoping there might be some people that listen to this that maybe aren't currently dads but thinking about it.
Yeah.
And just show that there's never a good time for it, and you're not going to know what the hell you're doing. We didn't. You just kind of go as it goes, and you fuck up, and you learn from it.
I love when Cardwell gets on a rant because God knows where it's gonna go, man.
You know, sometimes I start talking and I don't even know what I'm going to say.
You can tell.
Yeah.
That's
You ever-
pretty obvious.
true.
Like you ever get in your car and go for a drive, you don't know where you're going?
I'm basically just
I
Michael
know.
Scott.
I always end up at IHOP. It's really weird.
Yeah, I'm just Michael Scott. That's
It's
what
really
I'm doing.
weird.
But the other thing we can do, we can rip this out. Our other tool of the trade from Beer Stick, the Beer Bro, also known as the Beer Snorkel. It is a silicone design that fits over just about any cup of normal size.
Okay.
None of them big some bitches. But yeah, it's a shotgun without the mess, without the need for keys, all that good stuff, and it'll get you going where you need to go.
If you want to watch us, if you want to watch Cardwell get to where he's going, finally, check us out on YouTube, and he can finally get there. He is going to demolish that, arguably in much less than 2 seconds.
God damn.
That is a Snorkel Beer Bro.
Goodness, dude.
Wow, pretty good stuff, man.
Ooh,
Dude, I was at my house the other.
Played the sound.
I didn't want
So weird. I was at my house the other day. I was sitting in the garage watching playoff baseball by myself, and I did like 3 Beer Bros by myself, just sitting in my garage.
They're too easy.
It was so easy.
They're too easy.
dude. And it's like, I don't know. It just makes drinking by yourself a little bit more
Yeah.
fun. And also, if you're sitting there drinking by yourself for like an hour and a half, that's lame. But I was technically only drinking by myself for
6 minutes.
10 seconds.
10
three,
seconds.
Three beers.
Yeah.
Three
Right.
beers, 3 seconds each. So I was really only drinking by myself for 10 seconds. That's not lame. That's
Yeah,
not
the other thing that our buddies at Beer Stick sent us, they sent me a little shotgun tool that goes on your keychain. It's a beer opener. It's a little shotty tool. What do they call those things? Like the Krakens?
Kraken.
Yeah, it's kind of like that,
Those
all in a
things are
little
dope.
keychain.
It just like clips in and then you drink right out of that?
Yeah.
Or do you
No,
like
no,
clip
you
it?
clip it
You
and
pop
then
it
you
in
pop
and take
it.
it out.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, I'm going to next weekend. I'm going to Jags Packers, so I'm gonna have to take all the beer sticks, the Beer Bros. I'm gonna have to take everything out there and just
I'll be there.
get everybody. Are you going?
We're gonna go.
Should we live pod from there?
You should come tailgate with us.
Maybe get some
Oh, yeah.
clips.
Should we?
Yeah,
should
let
we
me
get
know.
a? Should
All
we
right,
get a pod from?
I'll
the
send
tailgate?
you. I'll send you where I bought my parking
Pod tape?
pass.
Podgate?
Are you going?
I'm not going, but I could show up.
Just show up for the tailgate.
I might
Yeah.
get you an extra ticket.
Are you going?
Well,
Yeah, I got a company.
if we were gonna do
you
a
come
pod,
tailgate with us too.
if we were gonna do a podcast, like a live tailgate podcast, I would actually want Cardwell to like not go into the game because I just wanted to like take all the equipment and take it home safely
Yeah, that's true.
instead
I
of like,
want Cardwell
You
to
can leave it
get
in the car.
recklessly drunk.
Why
yeah,
don't we-
you get me a ticket, I'll do that.
My father-in-law is gonna be there, and like my sister-in-law and her boyfriend and my
Okay, I
brother.
take it back. I want abs to get.
It's gonna be like my
recklessly
family
Well,
there.
he will be
drunk.
recklessly
Yeah,
drunk.
no doubt.
Last time I went to a football game with my father-in-law, I did get wasted, and then
when was the last football game you went to that you didn't get wasted?
High school.
when I wore this jersey? When I was in high school and I wore this jersey. Yeah, this jersey that I'm
Fits
wearing,
like a
this
glove.
is-
And that's still
This is
questionable.
the actual high school football jersey that I wore in 2010. In 2010.
2007.
I was trying to think it was 2000. No, it was 2010. Nice High School. I had the picture of me actually in high school wearing this jersey, and it does not look like this. And I was gonna send it to you to add it to the switcher to put it up on the screen, but we don't need
I'm
to
not
do
going to
that.
inflate your ego.
I'll let everybody just like. Does it inflate my ego that I looked really good in 2010 and I look like this
15
now,
years
15 years
ago.
later? That would not boost my ego.
You still fit in it.
And I rocked in high school. Don't y'all forget it.
Yeah, there's a 0% chance I fit in any of my high school stuff.
No.
Well, I look at this. First of all, this is
I
a
don't
lo-
even fit in my
First of all,
college
this is
freshman
a
year.
this is a large.
Yeah.
This football jersey is a large. Football jerseys are already too small. And then I wear this and I go, I used to wear shoulder pads under this too. Like
Oh, I didn't even think about
right,
that.
this is right. I'm not wearing shoulder pads. this is just like a t-shirt.
That's just cause, dude. That's just because you're like jacked now, dude. You've been
Yeah,
working
that's
out.
because I got built-in shoulder pads because I'll be working.
Yeah, dude.
Sick.
How many times have you worked out since you stopped doing Insanity? How many
That
times?
was like mid-August when I stopped doing Insanity, so it's been like none. 0 times since I've worked out since then. I know, and it's really pissing me off because I like, it's so funny. Like I think I said this before. I'll say it again. Like they say like if you do something for 21 days,
Creates a
it
habit.
becomes a habit.
Yeah.
Well, I did Insanity was 60 days. And as soon as I was done Insanity, it was not like, it didn't feel habitual to start working out. What was my habit? It went right back to sitting on the couch, eating Whoppers. Not the burgers, though, the little chocolate malt balls.
Do you want to recap? We talked about it on the pod last time, your little, inviting all your little boyfriends over to do your hibachi brunch. Do you want to recap it?
That was mad fun. Y'all went.
That was
Y'all were all
fun.
there.
It was dope.
What? Wait.
Everybody had a good time?
When we're gonna
No.
do that, why don't we just get into that in the middle of some updates?
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
I love that you pulled the microphone away from you and it was not muted at all. So that's
But you guys
probably
did you guys couldn't hear it, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I got an update.
So let's talk about
got an update.
let's talk about your little brunch.
Okay, so for Sunday morning football, it was what? Jags Bears.
Yeah.
I always like to do a little brunch party for a Sunday morning football game because it's the best day of the year, football all day. So we had everybody over, and I did eggs and pancakes and bacon and.
Where was the food?
You fucking ate it all. What do you mean, where was it?
I didn't get a single
You
bite.
didn't even let it cool off.
You had quite a few adult beverages, huh?
I had a good amount.
I'll tell you what.
Sunday
so
morning drinking, man.
So
It's the best.
Tiff had a friend's kid's birthday party that she was like, you know what?
Mhm.
Like, I went to one the day before. She's like, you know what? This is your day. I'll go to the kid's birthday and I'll take Landon.
Wow.
So when you guys all left, me and Abs did some drinking.
Yeah, we were drinking. Oh, we were
But Janie didn't give you the day, so how did you
Every
do it?
day's my day, baby.
Yeah.
Every day's my day.
But you decided that you were going to drink an entire beer for every Keenan Allen reception.
I vowed that, dude.
With a floater for a touchdown.
For those of you, let me say this. For those of you that have Keenan Allen on your fantasy football team, like me now, because I traded for him last week, you're welcome, because his performance was solely based on me. I did that. He had like one catch for 10 yards in the first half, and I vowed at halftime that every reception that he had in the second half, I was going to do a beer bro, and he followed that up with like 4 receptions for another 40, 50 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It's pretty good. It's almost as good as Cole Kmet, but not everybody can have a dominant tight end like Cole Kmet on their team. But when you're playing the Jags,
That's true.
Everybody's dominant.
Yeah, everybody's pretty dominant.
That's
Jags
why
suck.
that's why I'm thinking about starting Pop Douglas this week.
who's that?
Exactly.
He's the guy, he's the number 1 receiver for the Patriots.
There might be one team worse than the Jags, and it's the Patriots.
That's a fact.
So wait, the Jags play the Patriots. If the Jags
In
lose
London.
to the Patriots,
In London.
wait, in London
talk
again?
about yeah.
Yeah, Jags always get 2 in a row.
Bro,
Janie's-
talk about a fucking snooze fest.
Janie's dad is going to that game. So Janie's
Wow.
dad is going to he's in London right now. He's going to the Jags-Pats game in London, and then next weekend her whole family's coming to Jacksonville, and we're going to go to the Jags-Packers game. I told him, I said, 2 Jags games? Like, you're going to 2 you're traveling, because he lives in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So you're traveling to London, traveling to Jacksonville to see 2 Jags games?
He's a diehard.
You're a diehard, bro.
Oh.
He's a
That's what I
diehard.
told him. I said, you're a diehard.
Can you believe they got the new stadium approved?
That's crazy.
I don't love that. I like that they're getting a new stadium, but it's not a new stadium. They're just renovating the current stadium. So it feels a lot like, what's that saying? Like putting makeup on a pig? That's what it feels like.
What's wrong with their stadium?
No. They're not putting makeup on a pig. They're turning a pig into a unicorn.
No, I don't think so. My buddy Tom,
They're turning pig into bacon.
he works
What's
at
better?
he works at the stadium, and he says that like the structural shit at the Jag Stadium, it's like very similar to UNF. Like, what does UNF ever do every year? They just like redo the carpet in the locker room, or they redo the paint or something, but they're not fixing the leak. It's the same thing.
But I think they're spending.
He said like when it
billion-
rains. He said when it rains, like all the concession stands, all the places like in that football stadium, like big time flood.
Well, guess what? They're gonna have a new roof.
Right, but like, I don't know. I think I'm sure it's gonna look great, and for the fan experience, it's hot as balls at those games, dude. So having a roof like is gonna bring that shade, which is really what people want. But I don't love it.
I mean, I think the only thing that's great is that it means that the Jags are probably staying in Jacksonville and not going to London.
Yeah.
Like that was like a legitimate
Do you think that'll happen?
that they'll stay in.
Not now.
That a team that a team will end up over there.
That's logistically it doesn't seem very likely. I
It'd
think
be
it's
very
just,
tough.
just seems like a money grab.
You know what else is
Good
this
one.
this
And what
weekend?
division do you put them in?
Right.
The toilet bowl.
Right.
But
But I don't really care. All I care about is the Chiefs.
nice.
yeah, nice. Anyways,
Go Travis.
we'll get into that. You know what else is this weekend? Texas Formula One.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're in Tejas.
Cool.
The
Dude, we
best,
should-
arguably one of the best tracks.
I went to that race a few years ago. It was
So
it's
we running
sick.
the brunch back at your place?
This weekend?
Yeah, let's invite all the
No, I'll be
listeners.
out of town. I'll be out of town this weekend.
Yeah, I got to pick your ass up from the
What's
airport.
that?
I'm
What does that
driving.
mean?
I'm driving to North Carolina tomorrow.
So we can't do brunch at your place?
You guys can go to my house. I don't care.
All right, cool. We're
Robo's
inviting all
got
listeners.
the code. I texted him the code.
Yeah,
That was busted door.
we'll invite all the listeners.
Yeah, let's go. Show up.
Yeah.
We will invite the listeners at one point when we do our Voodoo Brewing away podcast.
Going away party.
No,
Where are they going?
No, away from here podcast.
Yeah,
we're gonna
that
do
would be
that.
fun. That would be fun. We do that.
Also, little teaser, not too much because I don't know if it's positive or not. Voodoo Brewing Company might also, in the near future, be selling some beer sticks.
Hey, so if you don't
I
trust
thought you were gonna say they were gonna come out with a Dad Vice exclusive beer.
That'd
That'd
be-
sick.
We got to get there eventually.
Oh, that'd be
Dude, if
dope.
they came out
so
with a Dad Vice beer, that would be sick.
That's when you
Yeah.
know you made it.
Dad by PA.
yeah.
No. How about
Whoa.
a Dad
Wait a minute.
Light?
Dad
Dad.
light.
None of us are light, so that's never gonna happen. Dad heavy.
Dad Diesel.
That's funny.
Dad
All right,
Diesels.
so
Whoa.
let's get into some updates. What do you guys got?
Well, you want to give an actual real one or do you?
Yeah, I
wanna-
got real updates. So, we had our first like actual like injury, like almost go to the emergency room fright.
I saw that.
Kennedy, she's pretty wild, and so she likes to jump on the couch, and she was jumping on the couch the other day and just like jumped a little too far and like flipped off the side and smashed her head on the hardwood floor. And I mean I got up, I ran over there as fast as I could, and as immediately as I picked her up, like the welt on her forehead was just like I watched it like inflate, and it got huge. I mean, like bigger than like an orange, the size of an orange. It was big,
Oh, that's scary.
and it was, oh my god, I was so scared, and she was crying, like, oh my god, she cried so much. And so we were like, do we go to the emergency room? Do we go to the emergency room? Luckily, like Taylor was there, and her mom like works in something with babies. I don't know if she's like in the NICU or what she does.
She sells Beanie Babies.
Yeah, but she's like, but like we called her and she was like, well, like if she's acting okay and like don't let her go to sleep because she might have a concussion or whatever. Like you gotta watch for those things. Like if she's throwing up, stuff like that. So she like after about 10 or 15 minutes calmed down, and like we were having pizza for dinner that night. And she started eating pizza and acting normal. But
she probably shouldn't quarterback for the Dolphins anymore.
it was real fucking scary.
Yeah. I was watching Ivy by myself, and he Charlie Browned himself. He went to kick a ball and stepped on it, and like whoop, it did the same thing. He was screaming, and I was like, "You want an ice pack?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then I gave him an ice pack, and he just put it on his face.
Well, I got the ice pack out because that was my first thing. Was like get ice on it, ice and compression to like
Ice and
stop
stem.
Rice.
to stop the swelling, right?
Rest, ice, compression, explosion.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Ice
and-
ice and stem.
And I was like trying to put the ice pack on her, but like it would make her scream even more. So I was like, okay, I'll stop. So she actually never got ice on it. I never put ice on it. So that was not fun.
Did you get her one of those helmets that makes the football players look like
The Guardian.
A
cap.
guardian cap. I need to get her a guardian cap.
what's that little like green alien guy from cartoons? What's that guy? That's like what
Shrek?
Mr. Kazoo or
Is it
Mr.
Shrek?
Yeah.
Mr. Kazoo,
What was that? What was
Mr.
that?
Magoo,
Mr. Mag-
No, it's
No.
not Mr.
Not Mr. Magoo.
Magoo. I don't know, but that's what they look like. It's not Mr. Kazoo. That doesn't sound right either.
Then so that was my first update. Then my other update. So we talk about daycare and stuff like that. One of the Kennedy goes to an at-home daycare, which has tons of perks. lots of great benefits to that. But one of the downsides of it is what Janie and I are experiencing right now is Kennedy goes and sees, her name is Donna, that's who watches Kennedy, and Donna just recently told us that she has cancer. And so she has to close to go through all the recovery and stuff like that. And so we have to find a new daycare for Kennedy to go to, which on short notice has been very difficult. Like I spent all day on Monday calling all these daycares, basically telling them my situation and saying, hey, I need a place in 2 weeks. And they're all like, well, we can get her in like August of 2025. And I'm like, well, that really doesn't work.
The wait lists are crazy.
Oh, they're so crazy. So we did find a place that was able to squeeze her in, and so we're thankful for that. So she'll start like a daycare in November. So
So this is the reality of
this
single person daycare.
Right. And so, we're not obviously, we've built this relationship. So it's actually tomorrow is Kennedy's last day of daycare. So it'll be a pretty emotional day when we go to pick her up and everything like that. But I think we've built enough relationship with Donna that we'll still keep in touch with her and bring Kennedy by to see her and stuff like that. But definitely tough times. So
to put it in perspective, the daycare that we're going to be going to when he turns 1 in February, we got on the wait list. Well, we got accepted in November of 2023. He wasn't born until February of 2024.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy. Like people have to get on wait lists like immediately when they find out they're pregnant.
Yeah, we just put the girls on a wait list for next year in September.
Yeah.
To try and get into daycare.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'll give my update very quick. I mentioned this story. I got my window smashed, my mirror smashed in the zoo parking lot. Andre, shout out Andre, paid me. I got my quote, paid me.
That dude's balling.
It is a restores faith in humanity.
Yeah.
Type of moment when somebody who could have just bolted,
left you their phone
hit
number,
and run at a public at the zoo. I'm never gonna know. Hours later, I'm gonna come back and say
that's crazy.
He leaves the note, leaves the phone number, doesn't just write, "Hey, I'm writing this note to make people think that I'm writing a note." That's a move too. People do. Decides to write the note. Actually leaves his number. He leaves the right number, leaves a real number. Text him. He actually texts back. I get the quote back, and it's more than you would expect because prices are crazy and it's a. I don't know whether this mirror's made out of titanium or something.
Yeah.
But they go here's the mirror, and I go
titanium.
well, is there any other what are the other options? Can I well, we could get you an aftermarket mirror, and I'm so one that looks completely different than my other mirror, and they're
different color.
They're yeah, it look different, but it's does the same thing. It's
my sister's car had that shit.
What are you talking about?
She drove a white Camry, had a white side view mirror on one side and a black side view mirror.
But it's not even. It's literally a different.
It looked like an Oreo,
but different not even just the different color, different construction altogether.
Yeah.
It would look so
completely
ridiculous.
Different mirror. Yeah.
Be what's the mirror that the barber holds up when he's showing you the back of back of your hairline?
Yo, has
they
anybody
just tape that to your
dude?
car?
Every time they do that, if your reaction isn't anything other than "Hey, it looks really good," who are you?
Right,
what are they gonna do?
What are you looking for?
That's so true though.
What are you gonna do? You could go, "That doesn't look good, man. You took too much off the top."
Missed a spot.
Unless they didn't cut it. Unless they didn't cut it. When I'm looking,
unless they show you a rat tail back there.
Right. When they show
Hey, I thought I'd just leave 3 inches little rat tail for you.
When they show
no, don't leave a rat tail. No. I said square.
That.
I said square it off.
I said square.
I didn't say rat. I said square.
When they
otherwise, what are you doing? Yeah, you square it off. Come on, dude.
When they show the neckline back there, all I'm looking for is, did they actually cut my hair?
I don't even know what I'm looking at. I just go dude, you could show me any. I don't care. I don't care.
And then they all do this. I don't know. Do you guys have a preference? Right. Every time I go get my haircut, and I just do haircuts at home. But anytime I actually go to a place to get my haircut, they always.
Oh, you mean that's not professional?
No. Well, Janie is a professional. She's been doing it for years, so I'd consider her a professional.
It looks like you just do your whole face same guard.
No, I do. I have separate clippers for my hair and my face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Gadget guy.
I don't want to use the giant. I
Gadget
don't use the giant
guy.
big one.
I use the giant big one on my beard.
I know.
Yeah, I do too.
Gadget
I
guy.
have a small face one.
You're such a gadget guy.
Yeah, dude.
But they always ask. They go like, "Do you want it squared or rounded in the back?" Every
What
time.
do you say? What do you say?
I go, "Whatever you like best."
I do this. I go.
That's what I say every time.
You know,
Like,
you
I
know,
don't
you know what
fucking
I say? I say,
You
do
wanna-
it. I say, do whatever you want. I'm never gonna see it.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
You want it squared or rounded? I don't know. I trust you.
See, I go for the taper.
You would be the guy that goes.
Yeah, you're like
says something.
Well,
You're
no,
like a
I go-
douchey middle school boy because that's all they talk about.
Can
Yo, Coach Abba, you should get like a tight taper fade, bro.
have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Major League in like like the Wild Thing? Can you do it like that?
with the
No.
zigzag?
No,
in the
seriously,
back?
guys, I want the Wild Thing cut. Seriously, it's so cool.
No, I go for the taper because I only get my hair cut like once every like 2 months, 2.5 months. So like I need more time for it to get long.
Yeah.
I gotta have time for the hamburger meat to come out on the sides.
So what do you mean when you say taper? What does that mean?
It tapers. It goes shorter and shorter and shorter to a skin fade.
But like rounded or squared?
Squared.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's the only right
No, it
answer.
just tapers.
If you do rounded?
No.
Okay, good.
I said, listen, the rest of my body's round enough. Give me a square, bro.
I got enough.
You need some
round,
line. You need
shoddy.
some lines.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
What
funny.
do you got?
So we were supposed to go to New York last week. That got canceled because of the hurricane. We weren't exactly sure where it was going to go, and it was showing that early in the morning we were supposed to have hurricane force winds Thursday morning. So we ended up canceling our flight. Pretty bummed because the girls were supposed to be flower girls in the wedding. So it was like,
Yeah.
we already had the dresses bought and everything like that. I still did not have an outfit. I'm not 100% sure if I even fit into the outfit that I was taking to the wedding.
I'm in that same situation right now because my buddy Xander is having a black tie wedding, and I haven't been to one of those in a long time. And I'm like, hope I can fit in it, or
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to
was
a Goodwill.
Hope you can fit in what? Like black tie. That's like you wear a tuxedo, right?
I'm not wearing a tux.
No, he's just wearing a black
I'm wearing
tie.
a black
Only
suit.
a black tie.
Oh, yeah, I'm going as a Chippendale.
Only a black tie.
Isn't that what a black tie event is? Like guys wear tuxedos.
I'm not wearing a cummerbund.
There's
I only know one person that owns a tuxedo.
Mac.
Ryan McMahon, bro. Shout out Ryan McMahon, dude. He owns a tuxedo. How funny is that?
I remember when he bought that. I was like, what?
What are you gonna wear that for?
What are you doing?
Now it's like that's just
Are
like
you
his
going
wedding
to
outfit.
Are you going to like galas? When was the last time you got an invitation to just a gala and you're gonna like put on your tux?
That guy owns a tuxedo. So funny. So funny.
But yeah, so we ended up canceling our trip to New York. So that kind of sucks. We are planning the girl's first birthday, which is next week. So
Oh, so yeah.
yeah,
Getting
getting
super drunk for that.
What's the
too.
theme?
Oh no.
first birthday.
1 year
No, it's
old,
like-
bro.
Oh, what? Do you not want to spill the beans or something?
No,
or?
it's
Kennedy Space Center.
Yo,
Such a good
Kennedy
idea.
Space.
Such
Is
a
it
good
hole?
That
Is
is a
it
good
hole in one golf themed?
no.
Is it?
I tried.
Is it One Direction?
Whoa.
No, like so the
Wait,
girls
didn't-
the girls really like when we put on like Moana songs. So I told Emily we should have done Moana.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh,
That's
I like
what
that.
said. Yeah.
Well, you told her, then did nothing.
I told her
Gave her
after
the idea
she
and that's
already
it.
made her decision.
Maybe we should
She
do
already made the
this.
decision on what it was going to be. It's Let's Go Girls, I think. I don't know. So
That's
it's
such a strack. That's such a
Yeah.
strack thing.
yeah. So it
Girls
was-
just want to have one. I
girls
get
just,
it.
Girls,
Oh,
just
that's-
wanna, girls just want to be.
You
one.
already beat it.
Oh,
That was what I wanted to do.
Girls-
she had
Girls
Just
just
wanna
girls just
be one.
wanna have fun. Be more original, Strack.
I know.
Kennedy Space Center.
It's pretty good.
That's really good, dude.
That's
But yeah, so
for two.
we're prepping for that, and currently, right now, the girls are not feeling great. They're a little bit under the weather.
Wait.
I think we need to go to the hospital.
Your face when I played that was so great.
I knew you were gonna play it, so I planned on pausing. I didn't plan on you saying, "Wait." Wasn't planning on that part.
Yeah, everybody
Wait.
to know.
Yeah, like
Don't get
and then I was
invited
just,
off.
and if you didn't do it, I was just gonna have an awkward silence, be like, "You're the fucking worst, dude." But good job.
Good job.
Stepped
Hey, we
up.
did.
Just
Man.
don't
Proud of you.
announce it.
Proud of you, Shrek.
Yeah,
Just
so
a
they're
reminder, that's a real toilet flush that Cardwell recorded next to his face as he said that line.
downstairs.
Yes.
One of my better moments.
Yeah, so they're feeling a little under the weather right now. Blake, you wouldn't really know she's sick. She's still like crawling around doing whatever. Just kind of has like a runny nose, like whatever. Riley was definitely today, which is why I texted you guys, because like we checked her temperature at like 4-ish, and that was when we realized like, oh dang, she's like right around that 100, 99, high 99, low 100 mark. So we were like, all right, like Emily was like, hey, at least let the guys know what's going on. Like I feel okay, she feels okay.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's
Have
like
you started the Motrin Tylenol cycle?
yeah. So we were doing that today. Did Tylenol to kind of bring the fever down a little bit. Which when we checked it right before she went to bed, it was down to like 97 or 98, somewhere like
Nice.
normal range. But they weren't feeling great last night, and they slept all night. So like
Sometimes they just.
hopefully, yeah.
Sometimes when they're sick, they sleep the most.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we were trying to like get them down for good naps today and make sure, hey, if they're showing that they might be a little tired, just put them down, let them go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like let them sleep it off kind of thing. And while that was so I ended up having to take the day off of work, so which, whatever.
Hey, you got that. I've had to take the day off of work because of daycare closures with hurricanes. It's like Megan's got to go in. Her job is like she has to be there to do surgery.
Yeah.
My job is like work from home, so if he's sleeping, I can get an hour in or something. So that's another reality of
Yeah.
like you have kids and you gotta take off work a lot. That's why a lot of
Yeah.
people struggle and why a lot of people have single income, decisions where they say one parent's going to stay home because it's like it's impossible to deal with.
For sure. And we're in a very, very fortunate situation that Emily's parents help us all the time kind of thing. Like Monday through Friday, like if they don't have doctor's appointments or whatever, they're at the house helping watch the girls because like I go to work at, 8:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, somewhere in that range, which like Emily and I are both kind of fortunate with our jobs where like she works from home a lot and I kind of make my own schedule. So it's like, if I have to push something off until, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I can do it.
Yeah.
But her parent, like we wouldn't be able to do it. It would be significantly harder for us to do things without her parents' help because they're saving us. We looked into daycares. They are saving us so much money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane. So if you're looking into daycare, don't get hit with sticker shock like I did today because it is freaking expensive.
Minimum $300.
It's crazy.
Two
If I-
kids.
If I didn't make so
Oh,
much
yeah.
money on
Yeah.
if I didn't make so much money on my Eras tour, I probably wouldn't be able to afford daycare.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
If I didn't make so much NIL money in high school, I'd be worried about it too.
But yeah, daycare is no joke, man. So like we're going through the process now of trying to figure out what's going to be the best one. Speaking of which, that kinder care place, did you hear what happened over there?
Is
No.
that the one by Sawgrass?
Yeah.
What happened?
Dude, I got a crazy story for you. You want me to tell? I'll tell it on the pod. I don't care. It's like
Is this-
in the news.
If they suck, they suck.
no, no.
Some teacher apparently closed the place down with a kid inside. Like left. with a kid inside.
Did you go into the place? Did you go in and look?
No,
around?
we never went to that one because everything I had heard was like terrible.
I
So it
walked
was
in
like,
and I was like, I think that might have been one of the first ones that we walked into, and I was like, if this is daycare, one of us is quitting our jobs.
yeah, like
It's so funny because one of the places we looked at in Clay County, because we both work out on the west side of Jacksonville and live on the east side, we didn't really know how we were going to do it. One of the places we went into was the kinder care on the west side, and it was fairly nice. Like we were thinking about doing it, and I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, I went to kinder care in South Florida.
kinder care overall. So Emily met a lady the other day that she works with that used to be like high up with like kinder care. Like she was like, or no, it was the lady at one of the other daycares that we talked to. And she was like, yeah, I used to be really high up with kinder care and whatever, blah, blah, blah. She goes, I wouldn't send my own kids to the one in Ponte Vedra.
Yeah, it's really weird.
She said it was, she said that is by far the worst one. And now the lady that owns it is like, getting prosecuted for hiring the lady
Right.
and I was like, I told Emily, I was like, yeah, the teacher that left the kid needs to go to jail,
It clearly just
and the lady
isn't-
that owns it needs to get
Yeah.
sued.
Well, what time did she leave? How come the parents didn't show up?
Yeah, right.
I think the parents are in a little bit of trouble. You didn't show up on time. What's
That's-
this lady supposed to do?
that's
She
fine.
probably got kids. She got to go
Bill
pick up.
me.
What's
Cause she's not-
what's she supposed to do?
That
Watch
lady's-
the kids?
That lady's probably got to go pick her kid up from another daycare because she ain't gonna send him to kinder care. What's she supposed to do? Stay there with that kid because mom didn't show up?
Yes.
Bill me.
Yeah.
Oh man, and they do that. And they do that because this new daycare I signed up for, it's like
If you're late, you're
I was reading through this
fucked.
whole contract. It's like $1 per minute, every minute after 5 minutes, minimum $10. I was like, oh shit.
And then when's yours close?
6.
Ooh, tough.
I get out of work at 2:30. It shouldn't be tough.
Yeah, but like happy hour, it probably ends at like 5 or something. Yeah.
You know what? The nice part is, like I can do more happy hours after work because like I teach in St. Augustine, and so like sometimes like to get all the way to Donna, she's like up in like past downtown Jacksonville, so it's like I got to leave happy hour real quick.
You just like hit up a Chili's on the way.
So I
home.
can only do
It's like
like
happy minute.
I can only do like a 6er and a couple shots.
Those-
now like
But with
6
the
o'clock,
beer-
I
with-
might
Those
be able to do
margaritas are pretty like.
I might
they're
be
pretty-
able to do a full dozen.
Those margaritas are
But
delicious at
with the
Chili's.
beer stick,
Oh, I love Chili's, bro.
with
Yeah.
the beer stick,
With the beer stick, I'll drink 100 beers. 2 seconds.
I hear
Wait,
you.
2 beers, 2 seconds. So that's what 100 beers in
do the math.
100 seconds.
Good math.
Right. I mean, you should. Yeah, you got to factor in some reload time. Okay,
That's all I got.
Cardwell, what do you got?
All right, so
Man, he always comes with paper, bro.
I gotta remember these
Is
things.
that a
dude.
video?
Shut up.
Dude, just press play.
I did put that clip up today or yesterday.
That's
Um,
Oh my
So-
god! Wait. Speaking of clips put up,
All right.
my dad. I was on the phone. Oh, sorry. I was on the phone with my dad. And
No,
my
you go
dad,
ahead.
And my dad made a comment to me about being like debt free. He was like, "Oh, I saw like on your podcast, you're debt free."
You want
I
to
said-
loan me some
I
money?
said, "Dad, you watch my podcast?" He was like, "No, I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw like some video and it had like one of the other guys on it, so I watched it." I was like, "Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Thanks for the support."
Okay,
man."
can we let Cardwell talk
Sorry,
now?
sorry.
God, he only talked for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's his thing. This is where he actually
Go
gets
off.
to talk because
He
Jamie's
was,
not gonna let him
he was
talk.
just trying to fire you.
Go off on a tangent.
Yeah. So we took Landon to a pumpkin patch the other day.
nice.
First ever pumpkin patch. Had a great time. Threw some overalls on him, some like little lederhosen type thing, some fall festivities attire.
Okay.
Bought a couple pumpkins. I think Tip's gonna carve the pumpkin and do the whole baby in the pumpkin thing. Because
We
everybody
did that.
does
Kennedy
that.
fucking hated it.
Really messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be terrible, but
You do it. Just
We
do
were
it.
we were about to
Just-
do it when the girls couldn't hold their head up yet. So they'd been in the pumpkin just like
Oh, but yeah, it was fun. We took the dog. It was all good. Side note, it's very nice in Florida right now. You like the hurricane leaves, and that's also why we missed another week. I was so happy to come to this today because we get so caught up in doing this podcast like every week and start looking at getting more people to listen and this and that, and then you have a couple weeks where you can't do it, and it's like,
Right.
damn, I'm so excited to just do this.
We
thing.
got a beer sponsorship. We reached the mountaintop. Now's when we coast.
50 episodes.
50 episodes. We coast.
Yeah.
We're on our way to 100.
we're on a-
1
we're
out
on-
of 50 on our way to 100.
We're on autopilot.
It's been borderline cold in Florida the last 2 days.
I had to
I
put the
almost
heater on last night.
I almost had to bring the kids inside during PE. Not for them, for me. I was like, it's fucking cold out here, kids. Hot
What-
damn, we gotta go inside.
You wearing that shirt?
Well, that's no. It was because you
No.
were wearing your Average Joe's gym pants, right?
Dude, I was yesterday I was wearing like shorts and like just like a Columbia shirt because I didn't know, like I thought it was like just chilly in the morning, but it was gonna like warm up because that's usually what happens in Florida. Is it's like 30 degrees in the morning and then it's 90 degrees at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But not yesterday. It was cold and it was cloudy and it was windy and it sucked. Today it was beautiful though.
Yeah. So yeah, pumpkin patch. We sized up. I know you guys. None of you guys had binkies, right?
nope.
So we got a binky boy. We sized up. We're on the last size. We're on the 6 to 18 month binky, and he's kind of also just getting over them, which is exactly what you
when
want.
you say size up, what does that mean? Does it mean like the part they suck on gets smaller? Isn't that actually
No.
what-
The thing that they suck on gets bigger, and the the outside portion kind of is different shape to fit their palate better.
Oh.
Because what happens? Some people keep them on the same binky, and that's when you start seeing the screwed up palate and the teeth going the wrong ways because they're sucking on this tiny thing, and it kind of makes them pucker up, and it changes the shape of everything.
That's why Trump does that face.
Yeah, he was a binky boy.
Yeah, binky
Same
too
bink.
long.
Yeah. But so we sized up on that, and he only uses it really to sleep now, so I love that. He's babbling like crazy. So I swear that there's been a few times that I've been almost positive he said like mama or dada. Like he's so close.
Yeah.
And I think looking back now, we think that like that might have been part of that week that, they say like milestones, they kind of stop sleeping. When he wasn't sleeping, before that, he wasn't babbling, and now it's just constant. It's like that ba 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 thing. So I don't know. Maybe not. But we have fixed the sleep problem.
Nice.
One of the things, knock on wood. For now. The last 4 days. The last 4 days have been great because the one thing that we changed, which is a scary situation because it was something you're not supposed to do, gave him a blankie.
Blanket.
So we had an Afghan, like a crocheted Afghan and stuff, and the holes on those crocheted blankets are so big, like it's impossible. You can't suffocate yourself in one of those things. We tested it out.
I didn't say
Cardwell like
anything.
stretched the thing out, put it around his head.
Cardwell-
No, it won't fit.
Carter's
No,
like
no,
saying
no,
all this stuff for
actually,
like the
Tiff did that.
commenter. Carter's saying all this stuff for like the commenters, like you can't put a blanket with an 8-month-old. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. You do whatever you want.
No, I was just looking at you guys, just whatever. But yeah. So Tiff tested it out. Can't do it. But what was happening was
I
we
just
would get
picture
him.
like Tiff at the house, like tying this fucking blanket like around her neck. It's like you can't
No,
choke.
No, I imagine Tiff like going up and sneaking up behind Cardwell and putting it over his face and trying to strangle him. And then like holding it there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "It doesn't."
It's like
Damn,
sitting there
it doesn't work.
And then she goes, "I guess I could give it to the kid now."
He like takes his drink and like puts the straw right through the hole. Like totally
Well,
normal. Okay, thanks,
He
babe.
goes, "What were you doing?" I was definitely making sure it's safe for the kid.
Not-
Making sure
not
wasn't
trying-
trying to kill you.
I wasn't trying to murder you or anything.
Yeah. And so what was happening was we would get him completely.
What?
Naked grandma.
Now your grandma. What do you mean?
Dude, you don't get it.
Yeah, when a burglar comes into the house, what's the last thing they want to see? Number one?
Soiled it!
Dude, come on. The number one thing they don't want to see is naked grandma. The number two thing they don't
Show
want to see
me
is get
naked
murdered.
grandma.
Naked what?
Oh, were you expecting a different sound clip?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Were
he
you
was.
expecting anything?
No, just continue. Go on with the chlorophyll.
All right. Anyways, so what was happening was we would get him dead asleep, and then as soon as we put him down in the crib, he'd wake up, start freaking out. We thought maybe it was the cold crib sheet touching his back and waking him up, and then he realizes what's going on, and then that starts the cascade of all the craziness. So we were like, screw it. So we started putting it down and took him out of the sleep sack because of that, and then just kind of wrap it around his legs. Literally, as soon as he touches the crib, he's out like a light. Like, doesn't even stir, nothing crazy. It's been great. Great
Nice.
4 days.
Ivy hates blankets. Still.
Yeah.
Kennedy's
We
still
don't-
in a sleep sack,
Yeah,
but
we
she
don't
loves her
have-
bed.
Yeah, we don't have like blankets and with the girls at all. We have like it's like a little plush toy kind of thing.
Oh yeah, Ivy's got lots of toys. We got like one of his teddy bears got like a diaper on.
Yeah.
I think that's like baby Ted.
We
And then
just
got,
we
then we got
just
Ted. Then we got Teddy. Then we got Blah Blah. Then we got Lammy. Then we got Olaf. All in his crib right now.
Nice.
we just started putting like a stuffed animal in with Kennedy, like when she goes to bed. But yeah, she's still in a sleep sack.
Yeah, the thing we have for the girls is almost like a napkin that just has like a animal head.
Oh
attached
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah, I've seen
It's
those.
like one of those things.
Yeah, yeah.
And like all they do is like they'll roll over and grab it and like, dude, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life though.
We have the
They'll
same
like
thing.
they'll
Yeah.
like
when
roll
they
over and
cuddle
they
up
like
with it.
they like hug it like this and they both of them fall asleep on their side.
Do
Cutest,
they,
thing, cutest thing I've ever seen.
Do they make sleep sacks for adults?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called sleeping bags.
I think I could.
It's called a Snuggie.
I think I could dabble in a sleep sack. Like my arms are out, but my legs are in. Like zip.
Yeah, we never did the sleep
I would
sack.
thing.
thing.
Absolutely hate that. I need like one leg like out of the blanket. I don't like.
Yeah, I
getting
need
out of-
one leg like absolutely freezing cold and the other one.
Yeah,
burning
just-
up.
and I
I'm
don't
just
want my
picturing
feet-
abs. I'm
I
just
don't want my
picturing
feet
abs.
under the blankets too. Actually, I think I
Yeah.
would hate it.
I'm just picturing abs in the sleep sack, just doing the
Like looking like a mermaid.
Like first
legs
time he's
going
worked
up and
out
down.
since August.
I know.
Hey.
I imagine Abs getting up in the middle of the night to go take a dump because he has irritable bowel syndrome and he just falls on his
Falls
face.
on his face.
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
Or his morning poop.
You've never gotten up in the middle of the night?
No.
Nah, I doubt it. I think you're lying.
I wake up at minimum like
Middle
5
of the
times
night
a
would mean that you go back to bed. So, if
So-
I wake up at 2 a.m., I'm up.
So how
I'll go
far
back.
in are we on this episode?
45 minutes.
Should we maybe mention what we're wearing?
Yeah, well, we can get into that. It'll go with one of the things that we're going to do today.
Spooky family costumes. That laugh is like on point. That's such a good laugh right there.
So good.
Sorry,
Such
I think we could have found a better sound. clip than
Ominous
that one.
laugh. So we are all dressed in costumes. Obviously, high school football player, pop singer Shrek and Lizzo.
Hear the roar.
Yo, is that Big Smo over there?
Lizzo.
Fucking Lizzo.
He wanted to be Lizzo, but like blackface is banned and stuff, so you can't. So he had to just sit up for Big Smo.
Yeah, Big Smo.
He's Mike Wazowski.
Mike was.
Ah, shit! There he is. Close one eye. That's funny.
So I guess we're gonna give a couple of ideas off the top of the head for some spooky family costume
We
ideas.
have no preparation whatsoever.
Oh, we're definitely.
I
prepared.
didn't know we were doing this.
I'll lead it off. My spooky family costume idea is Tua Tagovailoa, a doctor, and a football for your little baby.
Nice.
Would you care to go?
Yeah, I got one. I saw something online today, so I kind of cheated. But it was a baby shark costume. So you put the baby in the baby shark, but then the mom wears a white T-shirt and she puts fake blood on where the titties would go, and it's breastfeeding baby shark.
Very nice.
Nice.
So yeah, very nice. Okay, what do you got? You got anything?
No, I don't think so.
Robo, you got anything?
We were talking about doing like cat dog for the girls,
Cat dog.
Nice.
but
That's
it's tough
funny.
because the girls aren't walking yet. But like they can stand up, so I'm like, oh, we're getting
Yeah.
close, maybe by in a couple weeks.
Cat dog, that'd be funny.
But yeah, it'd be really funny. Like just have them like in a slinky cat dog suit.
Love that.
We
One starts walking and just pulls you.
Oh yeah, Blake would be the one that takes off and Riley fall on her face.
we were gonna get Kennedy a Halloween costume. We still we haven't yet. But I had a buddy Gary who he's got I think his daughter's 6 now. And he's like every time they come over, he's bringing another trash bag full of like girl clothes. And I'm like, and one of the things that was in one of them was a Elsa dress. And so, debt free 2024. I'm like, well, we'll just have Kennedy be Elsa for Halloween this year. And so, Mac and Taylor, we're gonna go over to see them, and they were like, well, what's Kennedy gonna be? And we're like, oh, well, we have this like Elsa dress, like we'll just have her be like Queen Elsa. And they're like, oh my God, that's so funny because like our other friends who are gonna stop by, their daughter is being Elsa also. And then I was like, well, they're like your like super rich lawyer friends, and so she's probably gonna be like the bougie Queen Elsa, and our daughter's gonna be like the drag queen Elsa. so maybe we'll get a different costume then.
Just be Anna.
Yeah. She could just.
She's
be,
Elsa and she's someone Elsa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah, something else. Yeah, that was good. So we gotta figure that out. She loves Bluey. I think Bluey's like an easy.
Yeah, we have a
Easy
good
go
idea
to.
to do Blippy for Ivy will be Blippy. Megan will be Mika, for those that know the Blippy and Mika deal. And then I think I'm going to just be a bulldozer.
Just wear a
Nice.
yellow shirt. What do you-
Anybody that's ever watched Blippy, that's their bulldozers. They do a lot of bulldozer stuff. So
Yeah, I think M has a costume plan. I don't know what it is yet. I kind of want to do Toy Story though, kind of along the same lines as like the
Slinky
cat dog,
Dog?
Slinky Dog, and then I'll dress up as Woody, And then Emily can be the what's the girl cowgirl?
So you can be whatever the hell-
toy.
you can be like, you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you be Sid.
Seriously, I'm shit.
So for us, we always, you guys all know, but we do with Tiff's family, they do Christmas cards, but the Christmas cards are usually based off of what we are for Halloween.
Yeah.
So, like we've done, what was the last one? We did Formula One. We did, what was the one before that?
They're pretty wild, I'm gonna be honest.
We've done a bunch of shit, Star Wars, all kinds of crap. They did that one. I wasn't part of that.
Ouch.
That was before.
I look at these
Burn.
pictures of these costumes, and
You could be Jar Jar Binks.
the first the first thing I think about when I see these photos, I go, they spent thousands of dollars to get this fucking photo. Dude.
No, it's not that bad.
Dude,
Yeah.
some of those photos are expensive.
Some of them
Like,
are crazy. But yeah, so we're obviously going to do Shrek this year. I'm going to do Shrek. Tiff is going to be Fiona Shrek.
That's funny.
And
Landon
Landon is going to be the gingerbread man.
Donkey.
Nice.
funny.
Rocket's going to be Donkey. And then Tiff's parents are going to be the king and queen. Tiff's sister's going to be the fairy godmother. Her sister's boyfriend's going to be Lord Farquaad.
That's funny.
Because he kind of already looks like Lord Farquaad.
Farquaad.
And their dog's going to be the dragon.
Do
Nice.
they have any Lord Farquaad in the new Shrek area down at Universal?
I don't know. I gotta.
Like I feel
gotta
like
check
Lord
that.
Farquaad should get more love.
It's like rides you can only ride if you're this big.
Breaking news: the Epic Universe will be open in May of 2025.
In the
I saw
road.
that.
That is the new Universal theme park.
Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna go?
I think my plan is we're going to do Universal as a family in February of 25. And then I think I want to do Epic Universe in January of 26.
I really
That's what I
am
wanna
excited
do.
for the villain park.
It's not
the monsters.
You mean the monster,
Yeah, monsters, yeah.
Monsters. Not villains different than monster.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. Right.
Same.
Villain is like Villain Con. You know, they got like Gru and all those villains.
Yeah. You know, like Gru and the villains.
All those
Is
villains.
Gru actually a
Grew
villain?
and them boys.
Like, I feel like Gru. I feel
Gru
like
and them boys.
I feel like Gru's not actually a villain in that movie. Right?
What?
Like,
It's like
he's
his
the
whole
good
thing.
guy,
Have you watched the movie?
but he's like a good guy. He's like, I want to steal the moon.
His whole
but
thing
I
is-
also want to adopt these 3 orphans.
his
It's
whole
like
his whole thing is that he is a villain.
nice villain though,
No, he is just a villain.
but he's bad at being a villain.
He's a great villain. He's a fantastic villain. Watch the movies. Minion.
yeah, but he didn't even steal the moon.
Yeah, you know.
Go check out Grew and them boys.
No, you know, like Three Little Pigs.
That ride sucks,
you know,
by
Three
the
Little
way.
Pigs and the Red Riding Hood, and they blow the house down.
Exactly.
3 Little
Yeah.
Pigs. No, those are different stories.
The porridge.
What else are we doing on this episode? Clearly, we weren't prepared for this. What else are we doing that we're not prepared for?
You got a mouse in your pocket?
So the other thing that I had was we were gonna play a little game.
Press play on that sheet of paper. Let's see what we got. Investing in microphones and we're doing ding dings. We got a ding ding ding. We got like everybody's holding a microphone. We got ding, we got this, we got that, we got camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and we're dinging in a microphone.
Don't do it.
Game time.
You're an idiot.
You know, he's scrolling on. He's looking up fantasy football scores. You're over here making mouth dings and doing your stupid thing.
No, I'm not. I'm prepping for game time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
What
Let's
kind of
play.
game is this?
Let's get this thing going.
What
So-
kind of game is this?
This game is going with the Halloween theme.
Okay.
It was just gonna be top. We did candies last year, so best Halloween movies.
Should do candies again.
What was
Wait,
what were the top
minds
candies
have
last
changed.
year? If it wasn't Nerd Gummy Clusters, I don't know what.
so
anybody-
is this
Someone
like
picks
highest grossing or what's the?
No. Oh no, it's
Oh,
it's
is
a
it-
draft. It's
Oh, this is when your office. This is when your office was doing the March Madness thing for candy. Isn't that the same?
Yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, we talked about that.
And
Last
what
year.
one? Snickers,
I think it was Snickers.
gummy
Yeah.
clusters, bro.
Wait, so we said this is a game, but it's really a draft?
It's really a draft.
yeah,
Oh, I was preparing for a game, and now I don't have a draft board paired.
How many are we
Not good.
drafting?
3.
3.
Okay, good.
Top
'Cause I
three.
only know 3.
Top
I
3
don't even
Halloween
know that
movies.
many.
Yeah, they
Top
get
three
you.
Halloween
That just
movies.
get you in the Halloween mood.
Halloweener movies.
They
Okay,
just get you in the Halloween mood.
Okay,
I'll go first. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Because you knew
that's a
what
Christmas
Ricardo
movie,
wanted
bro.
to take. You knew that's
Wait.
what Ricardo wanted to take.
You're gonna do that to me?
First overall pick. He did it. You cannot do it. It's already been taken.
I got my Nightmare Before Christmas Crocs on right now.
Wait, what? That's what those were? I thought those were Shrek. I thought that was like.
I'll
Puss
go get
I thought that was like Puss in Boots.
Beetlejuice.
No, you can take it. You can take it.
I
That's fine.
I got both
I'll
of
go
those.
second.
Wait, what was the second one?
I got it.
I'll go second. Beetlejuice.
Wow.
Okay. No, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be serious. Okay.
Okay, I'll go third. Hocus Pocus.
Are these all yours?
All right. I mean, that's 3 of them. I had an actual list. So
Okay. I think
Okay,
you're the only
great.
one that knows them.
Yeah.
I think we're all.
I'm gonna
screwed.
go. I'm gonna go. Halloween Town.
We really fucked this
That's a good
order
one.
up too.
That's
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Halloween Town.
Okay.
Great movie.
We'll snake it. I don't want to be unfair to you.
Okay, go ahead,
We'll
snake.
it.
Oh, we're gonna snake it.
Yeah, let's
I will go. You said Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'll go with Coraline.
I've never heard of that. This is a really tough one for me because most Halloween movies are like kind of geared towards scary,
No,
and I don't really do scary.
Not necessarily.
So, all right. So
it's
mine.
just a vibe.
are
It
all-
gets you in the mood.
Are
for
all
fall.
scary movies considered Halloween movies? though?
No, like I wouldn't consider Saw a Halloween movie. It's just a gory movie.
So my next. So what did I take? I don't even remember what I said first. Hocus Pocus. That's a good one. Is that the one with the 3 witches?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
that's a good one. I like that.
My next one is going to be The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Classic Halloween movie. Not scary either.
I'm gonna go a movie that gets me in the mood for Halloween. Casper.
Great.
Friendly
Oh, that's
Ghost.
good. That's
Dang
good.
it, that was a good one too.
I kind of panicked with the snake and picked Coraline. That wasn't one of my top ones, but yeah, Casper's great.
Casper's.
I never even heard of
All
Coraline.
right. So it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Sweet
got two. You got
Coraline.
I have to do 2. Let me go. Toy Story and Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's a Christmas
Die Hard's a
movie.
Christmas movie, dude.
But it came out in the summer.
It's a Christmas movie, dude.
Okay, either way, it doesn't. Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It's okay. It's me in the mood. No, it gets you in the mood.
That's true.
Fair enough.
That's true.
Toy Story.
My
Toy Story.
Toy Story,
my
yeah,
third,
for sure.
My third round pick is gonna be It.
It really.
That's the clown with the
With
balloon.
Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
My next pick is
That dude is dressed in a
I
costume.
actually,
the whole movie.
if I'm being serious, I actually think I would take Friday the 13th. I think I would take
That's
that.
a good pick.
Yeah.
That actually is a real. That's a real one. And then also Die Hard.
Nightmare on Elm
my
Street.
my next pick is Harry Potter.
That's a good one.
Harry
That's
Potter-
a good one.
It's literally witches and wizards. That's what everybody dresses up for Halloween.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
Harry
a
Potter.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, like how many It costumes do you see?
Never.
A ton.
How many Lizzo costumes do you see?
None. I'm real original.
You are OG.
First things
I've
first,
never
he's the
seen-
realist.
all I want to
What-
say
did you
is
say like I'm that? No.
I'm 100% that bitch.
Yeah.
All I know is I've never seen Robo and Lizzo in the same room together.
Never.
So, just saying.
Yeah. So since you were able to take one back, I'll take Coraline back. I'll go Halloween.
Okay.
That's a
Never
good
heard
one.
of it.
You don't get to just take
What's
your
that?
pick back.
Is that
You
Jason?
took it back. You took it back.
No.
Well, we'll allow it. I'll allow it.
And I will go with
This happens
You're the
every
only one that had
draft. This happens every draft. Cardwell sits there and
there's
goes,
so many good ones.
There's so many good ones. I don't have any more.
I'm gonna go with
I'll take Shrek. I'll take Shrek. I'll steal it from
I'm gonna go Nightmare on Elm Street.
you. Okay.
Freddy Krueger.
I just said that. So
Did you
take
say
mine.
that?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear you.
you.
did
That's what
after.
you drafted.
No, I took it after. I took an honorable mention.
Okay. All right. All right.
But
My
then I'll
next.
also take Edward Scissorhands.
I already said
Oh, that's a good one.
That
That's
is
a good one. That's a
I
good
do
one.
like
That's a good
My
one.
next one
We're
is Thursday Night Football.
Oh, I love that one.
Halloween
Is
Thursday.
that,
Because Halloween's on a Thursday this year.
especially when it's Broncos Saints 32-yard reception. Foster Moreau.
Bub means.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Anybody else have anything they need to add? This episode sucked.
What?
This sucked. Oh, special shout out.
Should we give all our shout outs?
Let's give some shout outs.
Shout outs and takebacks. Anybody got any?
Takebacks?
What
Yeah,
did you
like-
say?
Shout outs and takebacks? Like anything you messed up you want to
Oh,
take
anybody have any take back? Anybody
back?
have
Any
anything?
takebacks?
No.
Just Coraline. Just Coraline.
Just Coraline.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it
Shout out.
Do it live. Fuck it.
Shout out to Ryan and Taylor McMahon. They have announced that they are having a little baby boy in April of 2025.
Can we get something? Dude, come on. Give me maybe like an air horn, maybe.
Nice. Also want to shout
points.
out Also want to shout out. I didn't shout them out for a while because I thought maybe we were going to be able to get him back on the podcast, that he could like kind of give his own news on the podcast. But I don't know if it's going to happen, so I don't want to go too long. And I know he's a listener. Shout out to Brandon and Aubrey Day, former guest of the pod, B-Day.
We had that's if you check out the Runaway Bride episode, he went viral for having his
his runaway bride is now knocked up. They
There
are
you go.
having a baby girl
No,
in I think March.
nice.
I think it's
Yeah.
starting to be girl season.
And anything else?
Never ended. No, I think that's it. That's all I got. Anybody else have any shout outs?
Shout out me, dude.
Yeah, shout out you.
Shout out me. I
What'd
haven't
you do?
done anything cool, but like, I'm right on the edge of doing it.
So close. You're edging. As the teenage kids would say.
Okay, so let's just end this episode. I mean, I know we've tried to get to this in the past. We always run out of time, but did you want to tell us? Maybe 10 episodes ago, you had done 2 scratchers, and one of them was a loser. Did you want to mention what the result of the other one was?
Yeah, it was actually a